Welcome to another video, guys. The new mini-set just got announced, and it's gonna be a big one. I know I say that a lot when new things happen to Hearthstone, but trust me, this one really looks pretty janky, in a good way, I think. So we're gonna go through everything that got announced, talk about what it could mean for the meta, and everything in between. So I hope you enjoy the video, and if you do, a like and subscribe would be awesome. And don't forget, you can check me out live on stream each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday over at Twitch. But now, let's get into the new mini-set.
You are not prepared!
Here's what we have so far. Fight for all futures with the Echoes of the Infinite mini-set. Echoes of the Infinite, that's what the name is. And here we have a weird version of Chromie, and she does look evil. And what does that mean? This is basically gonna be the evil timeline Chromie, so her name is gonna be an anagram, is it called? From Chromie, and that is actually true, because she is called Morchi. Pretty cool name, not gonna lie. The end time is upon us. Hearthstone's Echoes of the Infinite mini-set launches January 13th, so basically in a week, Tuesday next week, with 38 time-bending cards setting the stage for a climatic showdown. Murozond's war on time that began in Across the Timeways is hurtling, is that how it's called? Whatever. Toward one final battle between the Bronze Dragonflight and the Infinite Dragonflight, at end time where all timelines converge. The outcome will decide the fate of, well, everything. Shockwaves from the conflict are echoing through the timeways, causing timelines to collide and creating class crossovers never seen before. Infinite power is surging, waiting for those bold enough to seize it. New cards featuring signature mechanics from the Year of the Raptor are materializing out of nowhere. Chromie needs your help, so rally with the Bronze Dragonflight and the Heroes of Time to take the fight to Murozond. The fate of every timeline is at stake. No pressure. Hilarious. That was a very well-timed comedy comment over there, not gonna lie. What's inside the mini-set? We can see 4 legendary cards in here, including Morchi, a diamond version of whoever the hell this guy is, a legendary quest for Hunter, is it? And another legendary card, which I can't make out for which class it is, but let's see. Looks like some kind of dragon fellow or demon or something along those lines. So, 38 unique cards, 4 legendaries, 1 epic, 17 rares, 16 commons, basically the usual, available in Across the Timeways packs or as complete 72 card set. The mini set will be purchasable both either for 15 bucks or for 2,000 gold, and like I tell ya, it's always worth it to buy yourself the mini set, especially if you're planning on opening more of the new set packs, especially if you don't already have all the new set cards. Saving yourself 2,000 gold definitely ain't no biggie, and in the end of the day, 15 bucks for the game you love, well, it's not that bad of an investment now, is it? You could also opt to get it all golden, which is a lot more or less worth, and that's gonna cost you $70 or 10,000 gold, so for most people this is not a really good option, but for filthy degenerates like me, this would be an okay thing to be doing, because I don't have too much to do with my gold anyway nowadays, so might as well. Anyway, embrace your dark side, the 4 mana 2/5 Morchi, which is, like I said, an anagram of Chromie, so yeah, we have all the letters just mixed up. She's a 4 mana 2/5, no tribe. Your rewinds keep both potential outcomes. Battlecry, discover a rewind card from any class. This is a neutral legendary card with a pretty big effect, so she could be utilized basically by any class, and I don't believe she's gonna be as powerful as things like Elise, Ziliax, or Bob, then again, who will? But she should be seeing a decent amount of play, at least in a couple of decks, I'd assume. So far from the rewind stuff, we don't have too many amazing things that you would really want to rewind back, but there are cards like Mr. Clocksworth who would definitely feel a lot better with this card involved, although the mana is not going to be panning out and it's going to be pretty hard to actually pull that off. Meet Morchi, Chromie's mischievous counterpart. While Chromie protects the timelines, Morchi gleefully breaks the rules. With Rewind, you can reroll the random effect of the card you just played, but Morchi lets you keep both outcomes. Double the timelines, double the fun. Here we have a gif of the whole thing. Let me play it for you. Here we go. Morchi's on the board, and there goes Mr. Clocksworth. And you don't even get to see the rewind options, he just does the thing. And there you go, full board of crap. Pretty powerful in it. Go Infinite. We have a 3 mana paladin weapon, Hand of Infinity, a 4/2 weapon for only 3 mana. Back in my day, 4/2 weapons cost 4 mana, I don't know. This thing cannot attack heroes, but it has Battlecry, set this weapon's attack to infinity this turn. So basically you could kill any minion with this thing in a single slap, which is pretty powerful, but you're still gonna be taking the damage out of those large men, so be careful what you kill with it. Murozond has harnessed the power of infinity, and now it's your chance to do the same. Equip the Hand of Infinity to unlock Limitless with an asterisk strength. Limited to 1 turn, so it's not really infinite, but you get the idea. Yeah. So yeah, here's a gif of how the weapon's gonna work, and it's quite strong indeed. Basically, you get to just unalive a single minion straight out. Pretty good stuff. There's the infinity symbol, and boom goes the dynamite on that Tortola, and you're not gonna have to get bothered by it. We also have never before seen dual class combos, and here's a Warlock Hunter quest. Battle at the end time. Quest, fill your hand, then empty it. Reward, tick and talk. What the hell? How the hell is one supposed to do that? I mean, I guess there are quite a few options for you to do that. Like Warlock had cards that discard your entire hand. Are those cards even in standard right now? So for Warlock, it's not going to be a hard thing to actually fill your hand. And emptying it is also not the hardest, but it still feels like a wonky thing to be doing. And we get the reward, 5 mana, tick and talk, an 8/8 dragon, battlecry, draw until your hand is full, death rattle, empty the opponent's hand. Damn boy, that's definitely quite the powerful effect, but it does sound a little bit on the weird side. There is potential for this card to actually see play. Both Warlock and Hunter, believe it or not, have options to fill their hand and dispense it quickly. For instance, Hunter does have access to Maluk, and he indeed is confirmed to be working as emptying your hand. So the hard part for Hunter would be to fill your hand, but the easy part would be, again, to discard it with the help of Maluk. And before you get your infinite banana, you are indeed having your hand empty, so this thing is gonna work in a Maluk Hunter deck. And also Warlock, I do believe, has potential to discard his hand easily. Looks powerful, not gonna lie, but let's keep on reading. Mage plus Warrior, Druid plus Demon Hunter, Warlock plus Hunter. The Chrono Crisis has scrambled everything, creating bizarre new pairings. Take battle at the end time. A Hunter Warlock quest that rewards the handy minion tick and talk. Play it to draw a full hand, then watch its death rattle erase your opponent's hand from existence. Sounds disgusting. Where? And here's the card in action. There we go. Tick and talk goes into play. You fill your whole hand. Then you get yourself an extra turn. I mean, you don't get yourself an extra turn. You just waited to actually attack with it and trigger the death rattle, and boom goes the dynamite. The opponent's hand is no longer. Kind of disgusting, but also probably not going to be very easy to pull off. But to be fair, as soon as you refill your hand, you might actually be able to get some kind of a death rattle activation, be it destroy the minion or just trigger its death rattle, depending on which class you're using it in. So I do believe something is going to emerge out of this. Is it going to be top tier? Time will tell. Turn back the clock. Turn the tide of battle. Harness the power of mechanics past and present to tip the scales. Imbue your hero power to unlock new abilities for Death Knight and Rogue. So Death Knight and Rogue are getting imbue. What the hell did they imbue before? Those classes never could imbue, so what the hell are they imbuing, guys? That is definitely a big question. Bestow dark gifts upon Priest, Paladin, and Hunter. Those didn't have too many dark gifts back in the day, if any. Complete a daring quest for Hunter and Warlock. We already saw that. And rewind the timeline to strike again with Rogue. That's another thing we are yet to see, but all of these things are definitely looking pretty spicy. If Murozond wins forever becomes never, all existence depends on you. Stay tuned to Hearthstone's official social channels for Echoes of the Infinite card reveals starting today. No pressure again. Oh, we actually have some art at the bottom. That's looking pretty spicy. That's the Tick and Talk quest. What else do we have? Some dragons fighting or something. There's the weapon. There's Morchi. Good stuff, good stuff. The dragons fighting each other is Tick and Talk, actually. So, yeah, all around pretty spicy stuff indeed. Do let me know in the comments if you guys are excited for this one. I definitely can't wait for these cards to come into standard, I can tell you that much, because it has been feeling awfully stale, but I have been doing my best to actually give you some more interesting decks alongside all of the top meta picks. So, if you guys are bored of the meta and you don't know what to play until the new mini set comes, definitely check out the channel and the latest uploads. I have been trying my best to find you some new, fresh, actually good decks with which you still could be hitting Easy Legend, but play something a little bit different. I will do my best to actually cover all of these mini set cards once they come out. Probably do a single video about full day card reveals. Not gonna bother doing them every single time a card just comes out, but still I'm gonna try to cover everything so you guys have a better idea of what you could be expecting out of the new mini set, and this way you're gonna be off to a flying start when the new mini set actually launches. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and if you did, you know what to do. And don't forget you can check me out live on stream each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, where I do my best to give you the best Hearthstone decks so you can be hitting Easy Legend. Thanks for watching. I'm Kris05, and I'll see you in my next video or stream.